Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Stay Out of My Fridge, the podcast where a dad and his girls, and sometimes the wife, we have conversations, and more importantly, we try to find some ways to keep them out of the fridge because, well, every parent out there knows that groceries aren't cheap. You might be wondering, who is joining me today? Is it going to be Isla? Is it going to be Avery? Is it going to be both of them? Is it going to be Meg? Is it going to be Sissy making her Stay Out of My Fridge debut? One of them is here. Who is here today? Who's here? Who's here?
Isla.
Isla's in the house. And on today's episode, we are going to talk about Isla's first basketball game. We're going to talk about, I think it's her first college soccer game. We're going to talk about dinner at a new restaurant. We're going to talk about hanging out with our cousins. The leaves are changing. And at the end of it, we're going to do these trivia. What do you think about that, kid?
I'm so excited for the trivia game.
You're not excited for anything else in the conversation?
I am.
What?
What's that?
What's that?
Yeah.
This
It's
is
your
a fine,
special juice.
delicious Utica Club.
It's your special juice.
This is the first beer that came after Prohibition. Do you know what Prohibition is?
No.
You have no idea.
No.
Nobody has taught you history what Prohibition was?
No.
So Prohibition was a time in American history where it was illegal to have, make, or anything consume alcohol beverages. They banned it in America, and they were like, you will not have it. But you know what's crazy?
What?
It wasn't illegal in Canada. Are we very close to Canada?
Yes.
So do you know what this area became? This area became, have you ever heard the term smuggler?
No.
So a smuggler, they took it and they smuggled, or they illegally brought over stuff from Canada over our river, the St. Lawrence River.
So like they put beers over here?
They would put them in barrels and they would do all that. So they would bring it over from Canada. So this entire area, Ogdensburg, Lisbon, Waddington, Morristown, all the river towns in our area, they made a lot of smuggling alcohol during Prohibition. And this is actually made in Utica, New York, which was very close to where we played some softball tournaments.
So what you're trying to get at is that to adults, Canada's awesome.
I think personally, Canada's awesome to anybody. They're a whole different country, yes, but they have they have big live music bands and all this stuff. I'm going to bring you to a concert and you're going to be like, dude, I love Canada. You know what is a Canadian food? You know what Avery does for reviews? Poutine reviews.
Yeah.
Do you know where that's a Canadian dish?
I meant
what? Cannon? What are we talking about? The War of 1812?
Canada.
Duh. But yeah, a little bit of a history lesson. Do you like history?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about history? Did you know that your grandfather taught history? So you should
yes,
like
I did.
it. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Awesome. So how have things been? Things been pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah. You been staying out of my fridge?
No.
No.
Because I had to make lunches for school and stuff.
And you had to get into the fridge to feed your salamanders.
Yeah, I did.
And that's where you keep the worms in there. I make smoothies every morning and have to... What if I accidentally put the worms in my smoothie? And I wouldn't even know. Would it just be extra protein, right?
Oh.
Technically.
Technically not.
Technically, yeah.
That would be nasty.
I bet you
would not drink it all. You would be like, take one sip and you're like, this is not good because...
Did you just burp?
Yeah.
You just burped right in the mic.
Yeah.
It probably smells like tacos. Well, listen, I tell you what, I'd rather probably eat the worms and have that taste than our new softened water.
Yeah, this is what I was just about to say.
Yeah, okay.
That you should know when the worms were in your smoothie because you took one sip of the water and you're like, this is nasty.
It is. I don't like it.
It's not that bad.
In my defense,
I think you finish real quick.
I was just going to say, in my defense, for the last 15 years that I've lived in this house, the water has tasted wonderful. So good, right from the ground, delicious well water. And now that it's softened, it just tastes different. What have you noticed it in the shower, in the bath and everything? Like,
yeah, I was going to say.
Your hair is looking good.
I was going to say, when I take a shower, it made my hair a lot softer than it usually does. Because all day I've been like if my hair's like snarly, I'll just go like maybe 2 times.
Right out.
Like put my fingers through my hair. I have to be more specific because I don't have a picture or anything.
You really want your own camera, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
How many likes will this video get on YouTube? Only the Beard Laws YouTube that you think your mom would be cool for having you a camera. How many views do you think is fair for you to be on camera next week? One? No, that's not fair.
Yes, it is.
No, we're going to get way more than one anyways. What do you think, legit? How about
50?
No, we're going to get no. I'm going to say
I don't know how
if
many
this
views you get.
video gets 5,000
Not Spotify, just
YouTube, and Isla will be on camera next episode.
Please please. I want to show you guys my real face because it's so cute.
Yeah. Well, there goes. Now we're gonna have 5 views. Just kidding. That was a joke.
That's so weird.
It was a joke. All right. So the goal is out there, 5,000. All right. Listen, there's something I really want to talk about. Are you ready?
Yep.
You had your first basketball game yesterday, buddy.
I did.
Your very first. So for anybody that knows, in the area that we do fall basketball, where the youth group 4th through 6th grade participates in a traveling basketball league with the intentions of developing skills, having fun, and just learning to love and just really fall in love with the game of basketball. Right?
Ooh, that was a good one.
Thank you.
Sorry.
And the goal, obviously, is to do all of this. And Isla gets to participate in it, being a 4th grader now. And I'm a little bit bummed because I coach as well in a different school district. So I don't get to see all of her games. And I missed her very first away game.
I was upset, and I was pretty sure at one point I was crying a little bit because I was sad.
Yeah. But it's not like, in my defense, that I was just like, I'm not going to go watch your game. Right? Yeah. We had a game at a different school district, happened to be the farthest game away, and Sissy had a soccer game. So there was a lot going on.
Yeah.
But I get to see your first home game.
And it's going to be tomorrow.
And it's going to be at the time of it's going to be today when this episode is released. I'm going to go there.
Out tomorrow?
Yes. So I'm going to be able to watch your first home game. You'll be on the court. And I mean, just kind of tell me. I want to hear your perspective, which is your conversation piece, how you kind of viewed your first game. From, was there nerves? What was your favorite part? What was your worst part? What was the funniest part? I just want you to talk about your very first game.
I was pretty upset because that day I was playing kickball, and one of my friends spun me around and let go, and I hurt my ankle really bad. So I was limping the whole time. I knew I didn't do 100%, but it hurt. It would have hurt so bad if I did 100.
How's the ankle today? It seems better.
A little
tight.
It's a little tight.
And what did I tell you? When you play sports, you just ache all the time. Kickball got you. Did you learn that maybe you don't spin? So why were you spinning around in kickball? I feel like that's not part of the game.
I told my friend to please stop, and they just didn't stop. So I did ask them to please stop, and they just didn't, which is fine, and I feel a little better today. So
good.
Hopefully I'm all healed up by tomorrow.
You maybe do an ice bath?
Yeah, I think the ice bath.
We'll do an ice bath when we get done with the recording. The only kid that's tough enough to do an ice bath.
I can do it for I did 2 minutes.
Ooh. Okay, other than nerves and kickball injuries, so you're going, tell me more about it. I mean, you're at your school, you're ready to go. Or no, you traveled, you had to get on the bus, right? So tell me about that.
It was pretty fun, and I got to sit with my best friend, and she was just cracking jokes the whole time.
What was the best joke?
She said,
do you have one?
Yeah, she said, "Hi, my name's Gerald. Do you want to be my friend?" And then she you know when people quickly go
what is that? Remember, people are they don't see it.
They that, but they don't actually hit you, so it looks like it's going to. She goes
to make you flinch.
Yeah, she goes, "Hi, my name's Gerald. Do you want to be my friend?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And she goes, whack. It was funny.
I don't get the joke.
He's just cracking jokes the whole time. She said, and Audrey, one of my best friends, was
Dub.
other side, and she was like, Nora brings her favorite snack, and she loved them too. So she was sitting there going,
What was the favorite snack?
It was like, I think they were like little goldfish, but they had like sour cream and onion stuff. It was really good.
The boys aren't going to like that breath, though, are they?
No.
No.
And
Okay.
Audrey goes, and Nora's like, one.
You only gave one? One goldfish, that's it?
And she goes, and then she gives her like a handful.
Ah, nice. So bus trip was fun. You really enjoyed that. All right. So then you get off. You get to the school.
And we're all like...
Were you guys nervous?
We were all happy, and Raina's like, sorry. One of my other friends was just like, I'm so nervous. Which
is okay to be nervous. It's a first experience for you all. Very first time you have played a game of basketball, right? So you do you have to go into the locker room and change, or were you already changed?
We changed at our school.
Gotcha. So you just get off the bus, put on the shoes, get on the court, ready to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you're there, you're on the court, you're warming up. As soon as you get on the court, warm ups, you still nervous, or are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. I'm like stretching.
And on a little bit of a sore ankle. All right, tip off happens. Still super excited. And then the game just happens, right? Tell us about it. What were some of the highlights? What were some of your favorite parts of the game?
I thought it was funny because all of our girls are like, our girls were really short, and so one of my best friends is really short. Is kind of like a little taller than I am. She goes, and there was a girl, and she was probably to your shoulder. She was really tall. And she played in the next group too, so I don't know if she was supposed to be playing with us, but it's okay. And she was so tall that she just went and like didn't even lift up her arm all the way. She just went and just shot, and she made every shot.
Wow. Good for her.
I bet you she could do slam dunks.
Probably puts the time in. That's good. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, and this is my opinion, not that I've put out a coaching book or anything, but if anyone wants to check it out on Amazon, what's it called? Not Every Kid Goes Pro?
Oh, yeah, Not Every Kid Goes Pro.
Have you read it yet?
Yes, I read a few of it. A little bit of it.
But in my opinion, it doesn't matter. The scoreboard doesn't matter. And that's what I tell the kids that I coach too. I don't care. You guys can look at the scoreboard. Your parents can look at the scoreboard. It doesn't matter. There's no standings. There's no playoffs. You're there to get better and improve. And I'm going to tell you, the team that I coach is your age group. And they were all very first year players, 4th grade, 2 5th graders, I think. And they were all your size, which is going to be so much fun to play against. And at the beginning, it was pure chaos. It was crazy. But by the end of the game, they started to run our plays. They started to play defense. Like, it was so good to see how much they improved just in 4 quarters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought that we did pretty good on the second period. The first period was a little rocky, but one thing that I noticed, if my friends are watching this, is just a little tip.
Mm-hmm.
If you are like just doing, like, we'll say, what if, because I called out a number, and I said, I'm going to do this number, and
like to guard them?
Yeah, because we have to call out our numbers so we don't get confused. And then one of my friends said, no, I called this girl, but she didn't. It's because she called a different number and an odd. And then my other friend.
Well, that's why you communicate and you say, all right, well, you got her then? Fine, I'll go take that girl.
I know, but I was like, we only had like one girl open, and she was in the corner behind all the girls, so I couldn't see her.
Gotcha.
So I'm like,
and everybody learned from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. So what are you looking forward to most of your next game?
I think mostly I'm going to run faster, better defense, and there's the 3-man weave.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that we do that because we're really good at it, my team.
You mean in warm-ups, or you don't do that in the actual game?
Yeah.
You're doing it in the game or warm-ups?
Warm-ups.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that'd be fun.
And I think I thought are really, really, really doing our, like, I'm trying to think. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know what
screen.
Oh, setting the screens?
So
yeah.
we dribble and we go.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what that means.
Everybody knows what the fist means. It's a screen. It's universal.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry. That's just.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, everybody does.
So.
I mean, you know what?
But
Not that I coach
girls,
against you. I don't know what that means.
Our girls are like, the other girls are like,
What
is she doing? Maybe their coach didn't teach it to them.
Maybe.
Like, what is she doing? So one of my friends goes up and does a screen. And then my other friend, like, it's their job to push the girl into them. So you go like a little bit of far away from, like a little bit of a group gap. And then it's the other person's job that called
run
the
them
screen,
into the screen.
to run them into the screen, and then they can't turn.
I like it.
So like it's like, and then once your teammate's up there, you're gonna sprint over to the basket and catch the ball.
Heck yeah, I like it. All right, well, I look forward to watching you play some basketball. I'm so proud of you, and I think you should be proud of yourself.
I am.
All right, let's mix it up a little bit. We checked out a restaurant for the very first time. It's called 11 West. We went to Sissy's soccer game in Parishville. Boo! And what do you think of Parishville?
Boo!
And then we went Canton Potsdam area to 11 West. What'd you think of the restaurant, bud?
I thought they had pretty good foods. Their bathrooms were so nice.
What did you love about the bathrooms?
They were just so pretty.
Describe it to somebody. How do you describe a pretty bathroom?
Because it had like lights and they were like set to like an orange vibe. Kind of like orangish white. The sink was really nice. It was like elevated. It was pretty. You know when there's like little black like cracks in it and it makes it look really pretty?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was also like a cowboy boot, and it had a bunch of flowers in it, and they were just like springing out like.
Oh.
And
you remember what the sign said?
Yeah.
What did it say?
Hope your day's as nice as your butt.
And they had that in both bathrooms.
And you know how there's usually like stalls in the door on the bottom, it's open? Well, these bathrooms, it's like you can turn on your light, you can turn it off.
In the stall.
And the door is like wooden, it's very nice.
Ooh.
And it opens, and then you can shut it and lock it, and nobody can get in.
See, boys' rooms are different, so that's.
But is it not the same?
No.
What's stalls?
I'll tell you about it when you're older.
I hate when you do that. I'll tell you when you're older. Have you? Because when I was like, I think at least 3, you said something like, I'll tell you when you're older. And I was like, I'm going to learn when I'm older. And I was like waiting for the day, and then you never told me.
Well, the day's not here yet. You're not quite older.
Do you even remember what the question was?
Do you remember?
Yeah.
What?
I asked if there was if there was any. I did ask this, I swear. I asked if there was some type of food left. I said, tell you when you're older.
I'll tell you when you're older. Hey, speaking of food, though, why don't you tell everybody what you got to eat at 11 West?
A kid's meal with fries and chicken tenders.
I'm going to tell you what. It was 5 big chicken tenders, a mountain of French fries, $10. Probably the best buy on the menu, in my opinion. And I'm not going to lie to you, probably the best kids menu option that I've seen in the North Country. Like, fantastic.
There was a little thing next to it that was crashed, but it wasn't in pieces, so it was still in the spot. And I said, what is that? And it was a circus thing.
Oh, the train. There was like a caboose or an engine or
something.
something.
But it was for a circus. Matt, you said.
Yeah, check out the episode of the Your Town podcast. There was a train crash in Potsdam many, 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 many years ago, and it was kind of like a memorabilia type thing that they left in this area. Pretty cool. Pretty not a cool situation, but history-wise, it's pretty interesting. So describe, I guess, how was the service? Did you like the waitress?
It was good.
She was pretty cool.
Yeah,
we were playing I Spy, and she jumped right in, had some guesses.
Yeah.
Atmosphere, pretty good, right?
I thought we got our food pretty quickly.
Oh, we did for sure. Yeah. No, it was really good. I thought we all had a pretty good. There were some people that were getting a little bit hangry, yeah, when Avery jumps back on a podcast, we'll let her do the poutine review. We started keeping a list so she can continue to do that. I thought it was a really good place. I look forward to going back there and enjoying it. I really did enjoy it.
Guess what Avery said in the car?
What did she say in the car?
Is there still like animals like monkeys in there?
Yeah.
Like the remains of them? Probably is. There probably is remains of them and like things that we don't have anymore. And I said, just to joke around, I said, what if you open it up and there's dinosaurs inside?
Yikes.
That would be funny.
That'd be wild.
And then we could be like,
you know that
the people who got like a big award because they brought back dinosaurs. Because we took their skeletons over.
So you think that there was dinosaurs alive when trains were alive?
I was just joking around.
Well, I didn't know. I thought maybe, because I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. At one point, you thought that when I grew up, there wasn't color.
Yeah.
We saw everything in black and white. Is that true?
No.
So you're trying to tell me that you think dinosaurs were still alive while trains were running, right? Is this what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Technically, there are still some dinosaurs alive. I mean, alligators and crocodiles and stuff like that. But
they aren't really dinosaurs.
Yeah, they are. They were around the same time. They were living when dinosaurs were around.
Jellyfish are dinosaurs.
And they just figured out how to survive, except for dinosaurs were like, later.
There is a science thing that I saw, and they opened a cave or something. Like, there was a rock in front of it, and they, like, pushed it over. And apparently there was a bunch of woolly mammoth, like, bodies. And
do you know what a woolly mammoth is?
It's like a giant... It's kind of like an elephant. How do I explain it? And it has, like, little tusks, and it has brown hair all over.
I mean, I think
it's pretty big.
Yeah, they're pretty big. Did you know that there's a place? Remember when they brought back the dire wolves?
Yes.
The same place is going to bring back the woolly mammoths. That's what he's obsessed with. Woolly mammoths, loves them.
Who?
The person that is in charge of the whole.
I got so confused for a second.
It's not somebody I know.
I mixed. I'm like I must have missed a name. I don't know.
Let's go with Johan. All right, listen, we're running out of time. I feel like we got to jump into 90s trivia. Hit us with the 90s trivia intro song. Ready, go.
We're gonna kick some 90s trends. Yeah. All
right, that was good. All right. Have you ever heard of the show Legends of the Hidden Temple?
No. I haven't. I've heard about it, but I've never watched it.
All right, so I'm going to hit you with this one anyways. Legends of the Hidden Temple. There were 6 different teams. Each of the teams had a color and then a mascot. So for example, it could be gold turkey. All right. So I want you to see if you can guess the 6 colors of the teams, and then I'll give you the mascot. Blue, correct. Blue barracudas. That's 1. Red jaguars. That's 2. What else you got?
Green.
The green monkeys. Number 3.
Purple.
The purple parrots. 4 out of 6.
Pink. Orange.
The orange iguanas. You have 1 color left. This is a tricky one. This is a tricky color. It is not a normal color. It will not be featured on any rainbows. But you might get a medal if you take second place.
Black.
If you take second place, are you going to get a black medal?
No, silver.
The silver snakes. Those were the 6 teams.
I actually guessed those pretty quickly.
Yeah.
For not knowing what they are.
Sometime
I just looked around the room.
I want to show you an episode of Legend of the Hidden Temple. You will love it.
I looked at that and I'm like, fur.
Well done. All right. There was a iconic character who had a catchphrase, which is a line, which is a saying that they would say all the time, and it said, "Did I do that?" Who said it?
Barney?
No, you think a purple dinosaur said, "Hey, did I do that?" He was clumsy. He wore suspenders, big glasses. Arnold? Hey, Arnold?
Hey. I'm so confused on what this could be.
Do you give up? The character, his name was Urkel. Steve Urkel. You've never heard of Steve Urkel?
No. I was thinking.
What are you thinking? Uncle Steve. Here, I'm gonna show you a picture of Steve Urkel.
I want to popped in my brain as soon as you said like teenage kind of kid.
He goes, "Did I do that? Nature big baby." Okay, all right. Let's go with. Do you happen to know what the first Disney Channel original movie was?
Snow White.
No, Disney Channel, not Disney
I
movie.
don't know what Disney Channel was.
So Disney Channel was a channel in the 90s, and I think it's still around. It's just a channel owned by Disney, and they showed things, and they made like so. Have you ever seen like Netflix original movies?
Yeah.
This was a Disney Channel original movie. It came out in 1997.
Is this the year you were born?
No, I wish. I was born 12 years before this. I was 12. I was in the prime 90s kid.
Oh, I forgot that you were born when dinosaurs were alive. Yeah, like you have things we don't have. I have a nice burn. If you're like a kid and they say, that's because of that phone. Well, they say, well, growing up, we didn't have phones like that. And then the kid goes, yeah, you have things we don't have. And she goes, yeah, like what? Like dinosaurs.
Wow. You know what else that we had? Knowledge of the 90s. The movie was called Under Wraps. You ever heard of it?
I've never heard of that. That's why I didn't guess it.
All right. Well, what is the name of the youngest Backstreet Boy? Do you know the Backstreet Boys?
I don't really know their names.
You don't know their names? Well, who do you think I'm going to give you one guess. Who do you think the youngest was?
Can you start the name with a letter? Can you start the name with a letter?
I could.
Can you do that?
Oh my gosh. N. His first name starts with an N.
What is an N with?
Do you know or no?
Nigel.
No. The youngest Backstreet Boy's name was Nick Carter.
I was going to guess Nick after that.
All right. What? Have you ever heard of a Game Boy?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I have one.
What is the color of the original Game Boy?
Silver.
Gray, but I will accept silver.
I didn't really know if it was silver or gray, but I just...
Gray.
That was quick, though. That was
pretty good. All right. So there was...
I don't know the
Candy.
name, but I know the original founder of Nintendo's. I just don't know his name.
I know the original founder's person that started. I just actually don't know his name. All right. Step right up to that mic. And let me ask you this one. There was I'm looking for the name or the name brand of this. It was a candy that was in a bottle, almost like a baby bottle, and it had powder and it had a candy stick.
I love these. It's Baby Bottle Pop. I love those. My favorite is Blue Raspberry. Those are so good. I love those. I actually think I have one in the house somewhere right now.
All right, we're going to go rapid fire. We got 3 left to get out of here.
Yep.
The Chicago Bulls in the NBA beat which team in 1997 in the finals when Michael Jordan hit the game winner with a little bit of a push-off, but made it? Who was the name of the team that they beat? They wear purple jerseys. John Stockton, Karl Malone, which thankfully you weren't around Karl Malone.
Purple Blues.
Utah Jazz. You were close, right? All right.
So close.
So back in my day, we listened to music.
Day when there was dinosaurs.
We listened to CDs. See the CDs over there?
Yeah.
We listened to them in a handheld CD player. What was the name of them? Specifically by the brand Sony.
CD players.
Yes, that's what it is. But what was the name? Like, it was called Sony blank. Sony Discman.
That's pretty close.
Do you know what CD stands for?
No.
Take a guess. What does CD stand for?
Circular.
Wow. Circular's good guess.
Disc.
Compact disc. CD compact disc. All right, this is the last one. All right, there was a famous line in a movie. All right, it's going to be a fill in the blank. Life is like a box of blank. What goes where the blank is? Life is like a box of
candy.
Chocolate.
That's right. I was pretty close.
Do you know what the name of the movie was?
No.
Forrest Gump. You ever heard of that?
Oh, I have heard of that recently, actually.
I just felt like running. A couple of years ago, I dressed up as Forrest Gump. And
Wait,
actually,
is that the monster, like the hairy guy, and he had like a jersey?
Nope, that was from.
No, I had so much pep.
That was
you
from
said,
Teen Wolf.
No.
So actually, the very first time that your mom met my family, my parents and Uncle Steve and Aunt Dana, was a party, and I dressed up as Forrest Gump, and she dressed up as Jenny. Well, that was pretty tough, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all we got. We're going to get out of here. Sissy's out there making some cookies. We're going to go eat some cookies. We have a very busy rest of the week between basketball, soccer, and we're going to have a good week. Isla, this was fun. Did you have fun?
Yes.
So, no, it's awesome. I was just looking around, right?
Yep.
And I have some leftover stuff in the fridge, and I want you to stay out of my fridge, you little punk.
Make sure to show this show. Make sure to tell all your friends about this podcast because it's amazing, and they better join the fun before it ends.
Why is it ending?
No, not end.
Whoa!
No, not
Are you
that.
canceling me? Okay.
Before it's too late to get to our old videos, so you better watch them now.
And check out all the friends of the show and the links in the description. Yeah. And if anybody would like, there's a pretty cool thing. Do you smell how good my beard products are? In the soaps
yes,
and
they
everything?
are very good.
So if anybody wanted to buy some, know what's cool? They can just click right down in the shop, right on YouTube specifically, and they can buy the stuff right through there. Wouldn't that be cool?
They can buy what's in your background, Lit Bearded.
Lit Bearded, it's in the YouTube.
Yeah, Lit Bearded's the best.
I agree.
Best beard products. Yeah, go get it yourself.
Look how good my beard looks.
Yeah, look at how nice it looks.
And you get a little bit of that oil, rub it on your skin, rub it on your... Either way, go check it out. And if this video gets 5,000 views, not even likes, 5,000 views, Isla can be on camera going forward. Sound good?
Yep.
All right. Well, that's all we got. We'll be back next week. Take care, everybody, and stay out of my fridge. Are you good? Anything else? Okay. Bye bye.
Knock. Who's there? It's the podcast you adore. Stay out of my fridge. We're back, ready to explore. Gotta tell a tale, gonna make you laugh, gonna make you smile. So buckle up tight. It's gonna be a wild ride. We're diving deep into your fridge where secrets hide.